Get them two, and they're still going even now. They're still going strong. Ant and Dec have definitely done them. They've both got 5 heads. Look at those 5 heads. Seriously. Look at... Ant's got the most famous 5 head, right? Look at it. They've both got them, though, look. Dec's is squarer, look. It looks squarer. Ant's is more Danny Dyer. He looks like Danny Dyer as well, right? Can you see Danny Dyer there? This one looks like my brother's wife. It does. Looks like my brother's wife. I saw a picture of my niece earlier on for the first time in, I don't know, 7 years since my brother had a ratio taken away. And my niece is massive. She's only 12 years old. She's nearly as big as my brother. That makes her bigger than me. She's so tall, it's unreal. It's just a shame that she's going to grow up like the rest of them, not caring, insignificant in God's eyes. You lie to your own children, it's your own fault. That's all I can tell you. You're the shepherd. You should know better. You all should. Lying to your own children. It's the same as when they're born. We just automatically let these people take our children into a different room, ink the sole of the foot, send that to the Vatican, a footprint, a soul print to the Vatican, and then use a whole smorgasbord of poisons, and that's what they are, the poison, okay, right? Gandhi said it's a barbaric act. I don't know how you spell Gandhi. Is it G-H? I don't know. Gandhi, I'm sure the H is last. Gandhi, it is. Gandhi, it is last. Gandhi, it's a barbaric act. Remember, this is 1919 or something, she said this. It's a barbaric act. It's a misquotation. Oh, of course it's a misquotation. Gandhi's, it's a barbaric act. Why is it not just bringing it up? No, that's not what we're looking for. Oh, there you go. Among the many misdeeds in British rule in India, history will look back on the act depriving the whole nation as a black test, blah, blah, blah. Arms, blood, no, government, distrust, despair, ban within middle classes. That's not what I'm looking for either. Can I not find it anymore? To poison a newborn child. Is that what he said? I can't remember what it says. It says something like that. It won't even bring it up. It won't even find that quote. You bitches. No, can't find it. There is a quote. He said it's a barbaric act. And these people promote it. When it happened, all of the celebrities either jumped on board and a few, only a peppered few, said no. And they got vindicated, didn't they? The celebrities that said no to it. I think Jim Carrey and his girlfriend, what did I call him? The big blonde guy. He gave, look at those beautiful eyelashes on Ant. He gave one of the greatest testimonies to the big pharma industry on Larry King, I think it was. Absolutely ragged them through the bushes with the truth, and nobody paid attention. If I knew what I knew now, a ratio would never have been touched. I'm telling you, anybody tried to take a ratio away from me and Jody the minute he was born, I would have headbutted everyone. I would not let them near him now, knowing what I know about these liars, about these big pharmaceuticals. Look at that soppy looking twat of a face there. Look how pointed that face is. Declan's had a tiny little bit of a square chin put in, look. But they've both got tiny dental arches. They've both got coffee bean eyes. Arching eyebrows on Ant. And of course, that beautiful 5-head that they both possess. Look at those. I could show twin movies. I could show a 3D movie on their heads. Ant and Dec. Oh, they're definitely women. Ant, let's do Ant McPartlin. I don't know what happened because she was pissed. She wasn't putting it on. Ant McPartlin car crash. She was definitely legless in these pictures. She couldn't even look straight. She looks rough as there, doesn't she? Crashed her mum's car. Look at the state of that. Look what you did to your mum's car, Ant. It's all right, Mum. I'm a millionaire. I'll buy you another one. Yeah, he did look sloshed in the pictures, I gotta admit. Pissed as a fart. It could be a ritual, and he was putting it on. But I literally think these people believe that they're above the law. They are above the law anyway, because most of the stories, especially even this one, I don't know why I'm believing it, most of the stories they show me are bull crap. I do believe little incidents like this might happen. You know, Ant got pissed or something at Christmas and decided, look how small that face is. Look at those eyelashes. Draw a triangle. The face is pushed down. Between these two faces, look, which one is pushed downwards? It's the female. The face is pushed down because the head bellows outwards. The face is pushed down because the head bellows outwards, look. So easy to see them. We're done. This may or may not be a true story on Ant McPartlin crashing his car, his mum's car, whatever. But either way, he got off with it at court. Any other person, drunk driving, leaves a state like that, even though he didn't hit anyone. Well, apart from another car, was it? I did hit another car. I can't remember. Would have got bared. They'd have got time. But not this one. She gets off with it. Oh, I think she did hit another car, didn't she? I don't know. That's a bit close, isn't it, that one? Yeah. Ant McPartlin car crash. Bollocks. Walking. And we're done. On the first picture I look at, we're game over straight away. The arms akimbo, look. The legs in line with the foot out towards 4 o'clock. That foot and knee out towards 8 o'clock, towards the dog look. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. Look at the knee that way. Look at this knee that way towards 4 o'clock. We're done. Ant McPartlin is definitely a girl look. Final answer. Female Bigfoot right there. Is that his wife? Of course it is. He's 10 inches bigger than Ant. Oh, Ant's boyfriend's going to have a baby, is he? Notice how his feet are forward like mine, look. Notice how Ant's feet are not forward, look. They're twisted outwards with the knees following suit. The knees follow forward with a man, same as the feet. Game over. That's a man crossing his legs over, and that's a woman walking like a woman. Ant McPartlin, final answer. It is a girl. And one more for good measure. There's Ant McPartlin mincing. Let's do Declan. Declan Donnelly. There's a picture of his wife. His wife's twice as big as it. Look at the size. Look at this. You got to be kidding me, right? You got to be kidding me. If you live in a heavily populated area that is full of these people, that is what couples are going to look like. You're going to be able to film it and show me it. I went down beach today. It's lucky it started raining. I got about 10 people filmed. The Evans opened up. We had to go. I'm going to go on a sunny day, and I'm going to film at least 15 minutes worth of throughfare to show you over 15 minutes. It'll be hundreds of people walking along that promenade. And you'll see all the men are bigger than the women. And they walk with straight legs, the men. The women don't. This is what I expect to see. Pear-shaped men, elbows out, and pencil-like women with big heads. That is what I expect to see. And that's what I expect to see. If you live in a heavily populated area full of these people, that's what I'm going to see. Everywhere you turn your camera, I'm going to see this. Because everywhere I turn my camera, the women are this big and the men are that big. Everywhere I turn it. Declan Donnelly. On the skeletons alone, I fail thee. That's a man and that's a woman, based just purely on your skeletal size. Walking. And there we go. We are looking at Declan Donnelly, full mints, arms akimbo. The ski with legs, feet going outwards, look, with the bent leg versus straight legs, feet forwards, look. Still, this foot is slightly tilted out. There's your man, straight legs, knees together. Skeletals again. Look at that mince. On the wedding day, a perfect inliner. You can't ask for much more than that, can you? A wedding day mince. There's another one in line. He looks like someone there to me, someone close. Do you know it might be the magician, Tom, that I know? It might be him that I'm seeing. That's what the names, that's what names appearing in my head as I'm looking at it. And again, oh no, that's Ant, my bad. There's Deck. Full mints. We're done. Arm akimbo. You can argue this all you want, but the skeletons don't lie. People do. People lie. They lie to me all the time. I've been lied to since the moment I got here. I don't love this world at all. I love God. I love the baby Jesus, but I cannot stand this world I'm born into. I cannot stand the lies. I cannot stand the liars. I hate the lies. I absolutely hate the lies. These people are just puppets. I can't hate Declan Donnelly. The other toss of the coin is that I was born indifferent, not natural the way I am. I was born like here and turned into a girl, and then I'm famous for that bother. No, I'll stick with the natural life that I've got and all the turmoil and the ups and downs that I've had. I'll stick with that rather than having this pampered lifestyle that she's accustomed to, right? She's pampered everywhere she goes. She gets treated like royalty because she's a celebrity. I tell you, any celebrity I meet will never get a second chance from me ever again because I know what they're doing. They're all lying to us. They allow the impoverished world, and I'm just talking about England, I'm not talking about the third world countries where it's really impoverished. We're a first world country and we've got homeless people. The best part is we've got homeless veterans. We've got homeless veterans that fought for this country to keep it safe, and they're on the streets. And then we've got homeless people on the streets. They'd sooner build dog shelters than people shelters. That is how you grade your society, how they treat the weakest people around them. That's how you look at this world. Look how the weakest are treated around you. They'd sooner give life to a dog than a person on the streets. And when you leave someone on the streets, the chances of them becoming a drug addict, addicted to spice or heroin, and it multiplies rapidly because of how they feel, because of how these celebrities have made them feel. And it is them. I don't care what you say. They orchestrate this world. They give us bread and circus. Instead of going to the root of problems, homelessness, sickness, all these things that are wrong in England alone, these people sit and make you watch telly. You switch off from what's actually going on around you. You don't look at the world. You just watch these muppets, these puppets, these inverts. I'm telling you now, if I knew that God existed and I was created in the devil's image and I was lying to all of mankind, that looks like Tom Cruise, I could not smile. I could not dress up like this and smile. Maybe some of these drug addicts like Amy Winehouse and the rest of them who maybe they have topped themselves, I don't know. Maybe that's what causes it. Because like I said last night, they're still living beings. They're not like me. They're not natural, but they've still got feelings. We've all got feelings. I don't care what any of you say. Have they got souls? I would say they've got souls. I don't think anybody's born soulless. I think they're born without consciences. Or the what's the word? They're brainwashed into not having a conscience like us. That maybe makes their life easier, that they can go on lying to everyone. Or maybe it's like Bevy said, that they're all told that they're very special, more special than normal people, and they outrank us and we are the second-class citizens. Jesus denies all of that, of course. That's why they hate Jesus. We are God's chosen people. Jesus came along and said, no, you're not. You are the synagogue of Satan. And now God is going to open the doors to all the Gentiles, as you call us, to all the Gentiles to go into heaven, not you, for what you've done to us. Because normal, natural people don't go out the way to hate other normal, natural people. These people go out the way to hate us all the time. Not just with homelessness, with sickness. You know, Scamvid. These people endorsed it. You know, today, when I saw a picture, Raish has been hunting again. Raish is such a good detective. Raish has been hunting again. He showed me a picture of someone I love dearly. And their mother was proud on Facebook to have this big rainbow thing around the picture saying, I've had my shot. Oh my gosh. You might as well have been shot, mate. You have. Oh. It kills me. It really does. It makes me so sad that people are so dumb and they don't acknowledge anything. Right here, Declan Donnelly walking alongside Philip Schofield, who got caught with a young girl. This is a girl having an affair with a girl who's 19. Bearing in mind she's 50 or 60. So 40 years difference. And got caught by some YouTuber. It's all set up. It was a big scandal after this YouTuber was filming. I've got 1 million subscribers, and he lets the bang off, and in the background, Philip's there with his underage or his young girlfriend, whatever. I hate this world, I truly do. If you want to deny it, you can, but